Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2024 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Taurus. So it does look like there could be a choice to make this month. If you've been riding the fence on a situation, or if you're waiting for someone external, such as maybe a boss or a higher authority figure, or if there's an energy outside of your control making a decision, I feel like this is the month where you're getting clear, because you have the clarity card showing up with choices. And I'm also feeling for some of you, because hobby is here, this would be a really excellent month to focus on some things that bring you happiness. This could be your passion projects. This could be creative endeavors. For some of you, it's about fun, bringing fun back into the mix. You may be focused on your career, or again, creative ideas that could really expand and grow in your world. I also see you're reaching a milestone. It may not quite be here yet, because bottom of the deck, you do have the milestone card, and you're seeing signs and symbols that you are manifesting it into your reality, or it's closer than you think. So I like that showing up. Now, why do we have some choices? As I asked that question, we have the devil showing up here. So you may at times feel like you're caught in between a rock and a hard place. And I feel like, Taurus, if you've been healing, if you've been mending, you have the Three of Swords, you do have the Eight of Swords. So it almost feels like self-imprisonment, or even victim mentality, victim mode, or if you felt judged in some way, shape, or form. Some of you may have even gone through a highly toxic situation. That is coming to an end. Yes, because we have an end here to suffering, an end to anxiety. You've been put through the ringer. Bottom of the deck here, we do have the Two of Wands, another card about choice. And we have the Hierophant. Some of you are choosing to split apart from some sort of commitment, or you could be choosing to break free from a belief. And that's what I feel here for a lot of you, because I am seeing the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords. This could be a lie, or excuse me, Four of Swords. You don't have a Three of Swords here. It's the Four. Yeah, you're putting something to rest, and it may be some sort of heartache. It certainly could be a Three of Swords. But I feel like you're going to receive some sort of news or sign that you're on the right path, and you're making the choices that are going to be in your highest good. I do feel that way for you. But you have some interesting energies showing up. You have interesting energies at play with that devil. The devil's in reverse though, which means that you're releasing attachments. For some of you though, I do feel either marriage or some form of level of commitment is involved. Control may be a bit of a factor. That could be that devil. But you're attracting new opportunities, new commitments, new relationships into your world is what I feel here. You're getting clear around your path. Something is being shown to you. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm also hearing here breakthrough. Remember what we said earlier about maybe shame or victimhood? You actually have that showing up here. It could even be that someone around you had felt like they were being judged, and maybe you didn't even realize that. I mean, if that's not you. Now we also have worthiness showing up. This has to do with someone's self-worth. That may be why a choice is being made here. There could be a boundary that is being, set into motion. You may have already set a boundary between you and you know, an employer, or you and a friend, you and a lover. I'm also getting a family member. Maybe this is a sibling or a child or a parent. And lastly, we have the flame. Yeah, this is good because you're manifesting from more of a spiritual opening than a fear-based energy. Because a lot of times when we manifest from fear, because we're constantly manifesting, you know, our thoughts become our reality, our emotions can back up the action as well. We take action based on our emotions. And I feel like you've had a lot of anxiety around a person or a situation that had become toxic, or it had held you back. And I feel, ooh, that's what it could be. There's something here that has held you back, but this divine delay, we'll call it, divine delay, was here for a reason. And we'll take a look and see what that could be as well. So your first card out, Taurus, is the hobby card. This is about side projects, fun interests, creative endeavors. This is musical energies. Some of you could be learning to play a new instrument, or maybe you have a child who's learning to play an instrument. This may have to do with music festivals, passion, mastering your craft, putting your skills and your energies to good use here. I feel like you also could be learning through some form of education, or you could be taking a new class. There could be a new exercise routine, a new spiritual routine that you are starting. Maybe you're taking, you know, a belly dancing class, or maybe you are signing up for, you know, goat yoga, whatever it is that you are doing here. I feel like it's gonna, you know, open you up to even more opportunities to expand. So there is something about coming out of your comfort zone and shifting the energies here. And maybe that's part of the choice card showing up, Taurus, because this is about making decisions. This could be new options, new resources for you to grow your business, grow your confidence, grow in your relationships and your endeavors. This is about alternatives. Some of you, like I said, there could be, for a few of you, it could be that you're caught between a rock and a hard place. This is free will. It's also about, again, between worlds. And you may be wanting to take the path that leads to, you know, the most abundance. But I also feel like you know what it's like to take the path less traveled, or the path that doesn't always lead to the outcome that we want, but it is for our highest good. But I actually feel like you are shifting gears, and it's like you're taking the exit, right? You're driving down the highway. You feel like you're leaving your hometown, or you're leaving a place, and I feel like you're driving into the sunset in some way, shape, or form, where there is abundance where you're going this time around. That's why there was some sort of divine delay. And in the past, you may have acquired some sort of belief to the notion that just because it didn't work out, because you were taking this path, right? You see on the choice card, there's two paths, one that leads towards the sun, one that may feel a little bit more challenging. And just because you were on this path doesn't mean that you didn't listen to your intuition, or that you chose wrong. It was where you needed to be at that time to grow and to evolve and still get to where you're going, right? It's all about the destination and the company you keep. And I feel like you're pivoting. It's like you're crossing into a new energy. You're making the choice to come back around because you've learned what you've needed to. And now you have this opportunity for more abundance, more love in your relationships, more money by shifting gears in a, you know, career, or more emotional, financial, or abundance in some way, shape, or form, whatever that may mean to you. But it didn't feel very clear in the past because that sun, right, that light seemed like it was on a whole nother path, a whole nother direction. But this is about truths coming out, Taurus. It's about solutions, answers. It is about a clear path moving forward. I'm hearing a J name. This could be Joseph. or Jonathan is what I'm getting here as well. Take that as it resonates. Bottom of the deck, we have milestones. This is something that's bubbling up. You may not see this come in, or it is what you are striving to achieve, is some sort of accomplishment, some sort of victory. This could even be a promotion, a reward, some level of success, and you are receiving signs and symbols here. For some of you, you could be literally traveling, okay? You could be traveling and having fun because we have the great outdoors card showing up. This talks about wide open spaces. For some of you, this could be a choice around a move. It could be a career move, a physical move. It may have to do with camping or getting out in nature, maybe gaining some sort of solitude, right? Stepping away from the problem in order to find a healthier solution or to come to some sort of higher ground. I mean, I love that the milestones is showing up for you. Now, you have a lot of really powerful, influential energies coming your way this month. You actually have unexpected income. This is beautiful. This could be what's caused you some stress is financial concerns, or it may be that you have fluctuating income. There may be something around maybe a legal situation where income has been a cause for some sort of heartache or entrapment. Yeah, because I'm getting entrapment with the Eight of Swords showing up here. But because this is letting go of an old story, making a new story, right? Choosing a new path, choosing to jump timelines. There is unexpected income on this timeline over here. There may be some sort of approval, okay? A loan approved. Some of you, this is a mortgage loan. It could be that you just opened up maybe a new credit line. For others of you, this is always reminds me of the certification when you get, you know, a certification or a degree. It's like that golden seal of approval. Some of you may be getting something notarized, or maybe you're a notary public, but I feel like this is a golden opportunity to seal the deal, to get some sort of approval, and it's going to help you move forward in a new direction. I'm surprised we don't see the Chariot, but what we do see here is the Judgment card. This is a second chance. After maybe repairing some credit, we have credit repair. Someone is looking into getting some form of mortgage or loan. There could even be a background check coming in. Do we have the background card? Yeah, we do. Background check showing up. And so this is someone looking into your credit line. This could even be, you know, resume, maybe your people. They're looking into you because they want to offer you a new beginning, and they really like your energy. They like you in some way. I mean, this may be love, it can be finances, it can be career. Take it as it resonates to you. But there's an opportunity here for new growth. We have the growth card as well. I also see some of you may have decisions to make around children or funds that may be in the beginning stages. Where do I put these new funds? How do I grow my assets? Something of that nature. Now, we looked at background check. We have credit repair. Some of you may be resigning or retiring, and you may be thinking about selling a homestead, selling a business, you know, buying new land, selling. I feel like you are making some long-term decisions in the near future that could definitely set you up or be a part of retirement or your long-term goals. That is showing up here. Maybe that's part of the choices. Yeah, some of you are resigning or retiring from a position. I'm also getting you could work for like a governing agency, or you may work for like a city. You may work for the state. There's something about working for, you know, the higher masses of some sort. or maybe you've worked as, an educator for quite some time, or whatever it may be. I feel like you are shifting gears. You're jumping into a new timeline here, Taurus. We also have weekend sale. Some of you could be saving some big money this month. You could be getting a deal. So don't be afraid to shop around is a message that I'm getting here for you. This could be shopping around for a new home. It could be shopping around for a vehicle. Some of you, it is for the best interest rate. Yeah, because we have weekend sale, even though it looks like this could be, a boutique, I feel like it extends beyond that. Some of you may even have a sale yourself. Maybe this is a garage sale, or it could be that you have items that you're selling and you could be, wanting to clearance them out, or you may want to just, turn them over here. I feel like this is good energy. And then lastly, yeah, paying bills. I mean, you got a lot of cards from this deck, and sometimes the cards can be a little challenging, but it looks like whatever choices you've made or that you are making in the near future, it's getting you out of some sort of entrapment. And that leads us to your first tarot card here, Taurus, is the Eight of Swords. Sometimes we feel bound, right? This is also the golden handcuffs. So you may feel bound to stay in a position because of money, or because of, pride, because of ego. I also feel like there may have been some sort of legalities, legal requirements, contracts. Some of you may have been bound by a contract. Maybe it has to do with marriage. Maybe it has to do with, your career. It could be visas, passports, things of that nature as well. But the Eight of Swords, I feel, because the devil is right next to it, you're detaching, you're freeing yourself, you are letting go, you're opening your eyes to some sort of truth. And the truth is that this isn't healthy, right? Whatever Eight of Swords old story was playing out mentally, it could have even been a little bit of like a mental breakdown at times, right? I don't feel like that was the case, but I just have to put it out there because the devil can kind of bring us to our knees, and that can be a mental breakthrough. But we also see here you letting go of an old story, finding clarity, pushing through fears, and not panicking because you're moving towards freedom and releasing yourself. Some of you may have even, you weren't able to travel, or you weren't able to leave your home. I also see someone dealing with a landlord or a person within their living environment, and it may have been very difficult. Okay, someone may have lived with, or maybe living with like family, and it's like you can't get them out, right? And it's like, okay, we need to shift things up here because this just isn't working. Eight of Swords, okay? But the devil showing up, if you look at the illustration, I mean, it's tempting. The two kids are sitting on the bench there, and what kid doesn't like money or ice cream? And that's exactly what the devil is offering. So it's like something within your inner child, right? You may just want to feel admired, heard, seen, loved, acknowledged, whatever you didn't receive as a child. I feel like you are being tempted, and that may also have been a block at the same time. Whatever tempted you, it could be that relationship. Keep going back to that relationship because there's some sort of emotional need that it feels like it has filled, but really it was a toxic dependency or toxic entrapment of some sort. You're moving out of it here. You're putting it to rest because you have the Nine of Wands, Taurus, and the Four of Swords. Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior. It's also about not giving up because you are right there. You're right at the cusp. I mean, you're at the crossroads. That's what this month is all about for you. You're at the crossroads where something that has been heavy on you or you've been wanting for quite some time, I see that there's light at the end of the tunnel with the clarity card. This is the breakthrough. This is finally being able to put something to rest and to move forward on your journey and in a new direction here, or a new timeline, or new frequency. Because the Nine of Wands, right, they've been through it. They are determined. You are a warrior. There's nothing that you cannot get through here, Taurus. You have the discipline, you have the persistence, you have the courage to find that motivation, find that spiritual strength in the midst of difficult times. And Spirit is saying, don't give up. Even though you want to at times, even though, you may be at your breaking point, maybe mentally, right? The devil is here being, releasing you from attachments and putting this energy to rest, or you may need a good rest. This is the card of R&R, rest and retreat. You see that she's sleeping. She has her cat next to her. The moon's out, the star's out. She's got her broomstick and her hat next to her. But I also see all the spider webs. And the spider webs represent an opportunity to weave a new story. Because just like a dream catcher, it kind of reminds me of that dream catcher. There is protection here of some sort, protecting you from the devil, the limiting thoughts, things of that nature. So whatever is going on in your mind, because the swords can be overthinking things, it can be obsession. Yeah, I do see for some of you, there has been a strong obsession here that has kept you entrapped. Maybe you've been obsessed over money, obsessed over, a relationship, obsessed to the point of maybe even a hobby that you enjoyed, but you were overdoing it, right? We can obsess over anything to a point where it becomes unhealthy, even exercise, right? Even spirituality. And I feel like you are coming to a point here where the Four of Swords is saying you're regrouping, you're stopping, you're pausing, you're catching your breath. This is about renewal, self-love, and healing. And that's part of this new choice. This is part of finding balance, is getting to this Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is mental balance. And in order for us to bring in that mental balance, we have to pause. We have to reflect, reevaluate, and look at what has caused us mental distress and heartache in the first place. And how can we allow those waves to flow through us? And what tactics can we use moving forward to maybe not take things personally? They're giving me the 4 agreements. The book, 4 Agreements, Don Ruiz, Miguel. Some of you, it could be impeccable with your word, say what you mean what you say. It's something here about communication, clear communication, precise communication. And it wouldn't surprise me with the clarity that someone does have a very important conversation that may be difficult, but it helps clear the air. Yeah. Definitely. Now, I love your outcome energy, Taurus, because the Judgment showing up is saying that, yes, there were some regrets. You may have even gone through a little bit of a karmic cycle. You may have judged yourself. Maybe you felt judged by others, or you judged another. This can be about healing wounds of the past and no longer ignoring, a call to make a choice or a decision. And that's what I see you doing this month. When the Judgment horn blares, it's an opportunity to change your life for the better. This is a rite of passage. You have the opportunity here to do something different, either to bring something back to life that may have been dead or disconnected from, or you had to put it to rest. And the reason why I say bring back to life is because we do have the rest card, but it could be bringing it to life by manifesting from a place of love, right? From a place of soul, as we mentioned, not fear. And it could transpire into something completely different when we manifest from a place of love, right? For others of you, this is a second chance after, maybe love after loss, or, gain after pain. I feel like there's a turning point here. I'm surprised we didn't see the Wheel of Fortune. If we were to clarify today, we might see that Wheel of Fortune. But I do feel like there is a new beginning coming in here, and it is quite exciting. And we see not only the butterfly, which represents transformation, we also see the musical notes, which represent, frequencies. So some of you are shifting frequencies here. You are, aligning to a frequency that is bringing you at this point in your life, this crossroads, to do something different, right? To go a new path, to go in a new direction, even if it even if it has you partaking in some sort of ending or uncomfortable situation for the time being, so you can get to a place of Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. The Six of Pentacles is unexpected resources, gifts, donations, grants, scholarships. When it comes to, equal give and take, it doesn't have to do with, or it has to do with, you can see typically on the Six of Pentacles, there's a beggar, right? There's someone begging or asking for help, but it almost feels like what goes around comes around. You may have been a person in need, right? At one point or another. And now maybe you're in that position to be able to give, or maybe you are the one that needs it now. And there's going to be resources or helpful people or finances that give back to you. So don't let pride get in the way with the devil here. Devil can be pride. The devil can be ego. The devil can, keep us in a place of, resistance, taking, not giving, or, being greedy or entitled. And the Six of Pentacles showing up here is saying no one is better than another. We're all on this soul's journey. And if someone was acting that way towards you, right, there may be a judgment that was made upon them, but you're rising above. There's an energy here of, a higher ground. And I think that was actually the theme in Aries reading. So some of you may have Aries in your chart, or you may be dealing with an Aries, but I definitely feel like there is higher ground, reciprocity here, compensation for your work. Okay, maybe you didn't feel like you were being compensated, and that could be where this choice comes in. If you are letting this devil energy run your life, maybe it's a person, right? You're putting it to rest and you're saying, I deserve more because this is mentally affecting my health, and I'm making a judgment call to go in a new direction. If this is a relationship, same thing. If it is detrimental to your health, if you're obsessing about where the person is, what they're doing, are they being honest, are they being faithful, I feel like it's causing a lot of mayhem in your relationship, and you may be reaching the end of, a breaking point here, or the end of a very difficult cycle, and you're putting it to rest. You're making a judgment call, either to let go of the regrets, let go of the past, and have a new beginning, either with a person or without, completely up to you. But knowing that whatever choice you make that's in your highest good here, it is going to bring more balance and reciprocity in, right? And I feel like that's why the judgment is here, saying that you're going to do something differently. Yes, you have free will to choose to stay here, but when the judgment shows up, you're choosing a new path. Right? This is a wake-up call, because you can no longer do what you've done because you keep getting these results that you don't want. So this is a big, big shift coming in for you, a big crossroads, not to be, taken lightly. Let's take a look at career, finances, wealth, and abundance. Taurus, you have the ornaments and the gift. Do you realize how gifted you are? A lot of you are going to see a massive turnaround or celebration on the next holiday or near the next holiday. The ornaments card is can be, my end of the year, Christmas card here, but also this is tied to some sort of celebration. This can be I mean, here in the United States, we have Independence Day in July, but depending on where you're at, there could be holidays, celebrations, reunions. This can be weddings, marriage, anything that is worth celebrating. And look at on the gift card, you actually have giving and receiving. And there could be a sudden windfall coming in for you, and generosity. So giving and receiving and generosity are literally two phrases or words that represent the Six of Pentacles. This is a gift, and we said that earlier as well. The six is an unexpected gift, and I see it coming in here. Some sort of financial support, some sort of work surprise, vacation, travel. This is a gift, and this is something that maybe you didn't feel like you deserved it, or you've been working really hard towards it, or it comes unexpectedly because you've had, such struggle in the past with the Eight of Swords here. But I see something coming full circle. This is extra money. It is mature investments here for you, Taurus. It is celebratory energy, retirement, which we've seen as well. Some of you could have a career in retail, beauty, fashion, design, finish work, carpentry. I'm also getting exterior or interior decorating or landscaping, something of that nature. Yeah. You could be decorating for a new home as well, or changing things around your home. And then you have award, beautiful, winning money. Now, did I just see winning money twice? It does look like there could be some sort of big win for you. I mean, if you're dealing with maybe a legal situation, or if you've been battling for some sort of money, don't give up, because judgment is being made. This could even literally be someone of higher authority, such as, a judge making a call. Yeah, for some of you, a judge is making a call and you're going to win. Right? There's something here about winning, or payoff for your efforts, recognition for your talents, your skills, advancement, professional work, and possibly even fame for some of you. This is really beautiful. All right, Taurus, let's look at love. What do we have for Taurus? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That could be that Four of Swords, right? Letting go of some responsibilities, traveling. Some of you may even be traveling for a wedding, okay? Because right next to it, you have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Some of you, this judgment is being made in a marriage or in a high-level commitment. We also have control issues. We have children. So allow the situation to unfold naturally. We see with the Devil, it's almost as if there could be some sort of mental conflict because of control that has to do with children, okay? You may be, if you're dealing with a legal situation, such as, maybe child custody or anything like that, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of a win, okay? A win for the highest good of the children. And I also see here attraction. If you're looking for love, I'm hearing the song Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. You're making a new call, a new judgment to find love where you least expect it, or to find it where, it exists already within, of course. But I feel like there is something being released. I really do. And then you attract romantic love by being present. Because when the Devil comes in, or when the Eight of Swords comes in, this is old mental stories. This is fears. This is illusions. None of those things exist in the present. They're old stories, old wounds. And that may be the choice that you make to allow new love to enter into your world. All right. You have, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. And we talked about frequencies earlier because of the musical notes on that judgment. When you live in shame, you live in darkness, the Devil. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? There's the clarity. There's the choice. Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Four of Swords. We're seeing all of the energies coming together here. Heal the shame by giving it a name. bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank, Taurus. My soul's truth is blank. Your soul's truth is that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are loving, whatever your soul's truth is. And for those of you that want to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, drop your soul's truth in the comment section below the video, right? My soul's truth is, fill in that blank. Drop it below. I'll enter you into the free reading giveaway. So make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. And lastly, do you believe you're worthy? Because you are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Maybe that's your soul's truth. If not, it should be. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. That's a quote by Maya Angelou. Today's soul action, Taurus. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of it? And then I want you to tell yourself each and every day, I am worthy of it all. Because you absolutely are. You are worthy of it all. Believe it. And lastly here, we have the flame. The flame. This is a powerful energy showing up. This is very fiery as well. I'm also getting with the flame, something could be rekindled because I'm seeing like a spark, like a fire starter trying to get the kindling to start again. So maybe that's part of the judgment. Someone may want to rekindle a flame. For others of you, it's like re-sparking a new hobby, a new interest with the hobby card showing up and achieving a milestone. It's almost as if you put something on the back burner, you're coming in. You may have had to pause, but you're coming in for that final push and you're going to get there, right? You're going to get there. We have the flame, the fire, the spark, the glimmer. In Sanskrit, the word for fire is Agni. The ancient yogis saw this flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. Solar plexus energy here. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is sacred, is a sacred gift. You have the gift card showing up here as well. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire. This is strong sacral and solar plexus because the sacral is, the seat of our passions, our creativity. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you with the language of the flame. Now, when this is showing up, this talks about, it says here, mental clarity. That's been a big theme for you in this reading. Mental clarity, health, good digestion. That's the solar plexus. So some of you, you may be making some choices around the foods that you eat. That could be this devil energy as well, because some foods that you eat could be keeping you low on energy, low on the flame. When this shows up in reverse, it can be excess heat. It can be anger. It can be complete darkness. It can be cold energy, right? When you don't have heat, you can freeze. You feel numb. You feel cold. If you want to go deeper, the light you give off by Rumi or Gerard Richter's candle paintings. It says here, to enliven the connection with this archetypal energy, practice the candle gazing technique called Trikhata. Notice how lighting a single candle in any space brings magic to the room and creates a sense of reverence. And then lastly, the archetypal fire is at the beginning of all transformation, which we seen that butterfly earlier, didn't we? Yeah, the butterfly in the judgment. And purification, right? There's the Four of Swords, purifying the mind, getting rid of the devil energy. and Eight of Swords, whatever holds us back. And it says, and manifestation, nearly every spiritual lineage honors the flame. Yeah, that's powerful. So definitely transforming, purifying, and manifesting is a big part of your July 2024. That is what I have for you. I hope it resonates, Taurus. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, hit that bell if you haven't already, and do drop in the comment section below the video. Again, your soul's truth. I would love to hear it. And even by writing it down, the act of writing in itself is a spiritual, very powerful ritual, right? They call it spelling for a reason, because we're putting it out into the universe. So by putting it out there, letting it be seen, being acknowledged, and also acknowledging others, because that is part of the Six of Pentacles, being able to understand that, you know, we all have played the beggar. We've all have played the giver. We've had many past lives, if you believe in that, where we've been all different things. There's no one that's, you know, up here or down here. It's just energetic frequencies. And you're realizing that you're shifting timelines here. Yeah, I'm just getting a strong timeline jump or a frequency shift that is putting you on a new path of the soul, a new direction here, a new sense of purpose. And this feels really good, but you know, you may second guess this at times with the devil. You may still feel the pulls towards entrapment or towards your comfort zone, but you're being asked to reignite that wick, to respark something here. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. Lots of love.